Hi, thanks for stopping by. It's Dale Campbell here at Don Johnson Motors in Rice Lake, Wisconsin. I'd like to tell you today about our 2018 Buick Encore. This is an all-wheel drive sport touring edition in black cherry metallic. It's a great choice of colors, powered with a 1.4 liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine, 6-speed automatic transmission. You can expect to get 30 miles per gallon on the highway and 24 in the city. So very nice economical. It'll be 27 about average. Got the nice LED daytime driving lights in the front. It's a very good look. Fog lamps, as you can see down below. Great looking wheels to accent that color. Inside, we'll take a peek. Would you expect that you could really haul something a little longer? Look at that front seat. The passenger front seat on these can fold forward, as you're seeing. It's not something we typically would see, but then as we look backwards, I know it's a little darker, but the back seat folded down, you can get a 2x4 in here that's 8 feet long. Yes, it's going to sit up on the dash, but it'll work. It'll work. I've done it before. So we can put that seat up by, actually it locks down, so we've got to use the handle back here, lift on that, lift on the front edge of the seat, and then because I've got that back a little farther, I'm going to set this camera down for a half a second so I can slide that seat back to get a little more clearance for the headrest to get past the dash, and then continue to lift that armrest, because with that arm it will lock it as you're trying to move it upward. So now we have it back in the normal position. I'll jump in here. Trust me folks, it works easier when you got both hands free than when you're holding a camera. So down in the center, yes, driver has an armrest he or she can use. If you don't want it, we can slide it up out of the way. Little storage container back here, slides open really nice. Then we can have our cup holders, the automatic transmission, where you can shift it manually if necessary. Ahead of the shift handle, there's a little compartment, just a little bit of storage. There's a couple of USB outlets down in there, an input for an iPod, and as you can see on the right-hand side here, there is a 12-volt power outlet. So it is a nice functional area in there for you. Close that back up, you get your traction control. If you needed to turn it off there on the right-hand side, along with the hazards on the left. Got the automatic climate control, so dual, so both you and your passenger can adjust your own temperature and for heat or air conditioning or whatever the season. So we make our way up then to the Buick IntelliLink radio. It's a color touch screen. You can pair up to 5 different items on it through Bluetooth. This one also has the ability to plug your phone in for Apple CarPlay or Android Auto if you have a smartphone. A lot of nice features with it, including the weather for part of XM, and then there's XM traffic on the other side. So if we look, this also would give us navigation. So lots of neat features. We'll go through that with you. AM, FM, XM, stream music from your phone, lots of different sources for entertainment. Would show you how that would all work. We'll make our way now to the back seat. As you saw just a moment ago, both of these rear seats do fold down like this, giving you a little larger cargo space if it's necessary. Otherwise, with them up, it's a comfortable seating in the back seat for 2. Obviously, it is equipped for 3. There is an armrest that does come down out of that middle area. Very comfortable. I know it's dark in there. It's not easy to see in this light, but it is a nice roomy vehicle in the back seat. So, in the back then, of course, we've got a backup camera right above the license plate light. For your safety, we've got a rear wiper, rear window defrost, and of course, like every vehicle, there's an upper brake light. So I'm going to reach in this little spot here, squeeze the little rubber touch handle, open the rear gate up. We chose to put the cargo net in there to put a little groceries in there or something to keep it from rolling around, although it is a rather contained area, so you don't have to worry about a lot of movement. This upper panel that I've got my hand on up here, that goes up and down with the gate, or you can remove it. As you can see, there's little tethers that go up to the glass, so when you open the gate, that pivots up with it. Otherwise, you can remove it if it's in the way of something tall that you've got. I'll reach up and close that again by hand. We'll make our way now around. It's got a passive entry system, so the door handles, you'll notice this little button. All 4 doors have that. As long as you have the remote with you, you'll be able to lock or unlock the vehicle or start it. Let's see. Okay, just gotta get let my hands to work here. So there's the remote, of course. You got your lock button, the unlock, and the remote start along with the horn button. As long as you have this with you though, this button's gonna work. Move up to the driver's door now. And again, there's one on the driver's door. Some of the safety features in this vehicle, of course, besides the fact that it is all-wheel drive and anti-lock brake and traction control and so forth, but it does have blindside zone alert and rear cross traffic alert. There's the blindside zone alert, the emblems that are in both outside rear view mirrors. Tell you when a car is coming up beside you on the highway. So now we'll move on to interior content, of course. We've got the power mirrors here, the power windows. To lock out the rear windows is easy, and your door lock switch. Comfort for the driver, you've got a 6-way power base, electric lumbar, and like on the other side, there is a handle for adjusting the recliner. Still have the automatic headlamps like we've had forever. Fog lamp capability, I mentioned that when we're at the front of the vehicle, and of course this one will adjust the dash lights at night to make them a little brighter or dimmer for your needs. Turn signals and high beam, low beam like we've been used to here on this handle. Then of course, left side of the steering wheel, we've got your cruise control buttons. Right side, of course, your voice activation, along with changing your radio stations and increasing and decreasing your volume. Voice activation would be to change radio, to make phone calls, to do text, voice, or hands-free text messages. We'll go through all the things you're able to do with this. Of course, the vehicle is equipped with OnStar. You get that complimentary base service for 5 years. You could subscribe to it also. Remember, Buick has a better warranty with 5 years, actually 4 years, 50,000 miles on the bumper-to-bumper, and 6 years of 70,000 miles on the powertrain. And as I was mentioning with the OnStar, you get Wi-Fi capability. So a lot of nice features that we'll go through with you when you stop by. Again, my name is Dale Campbell. I appreciate you stopping by to watch this video today. You can get a hold of me here at Don Johnson Motors by calling 715-475-1414. Thanks for stopping by.